Oh, absolutely. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I have a laptop sitting to my left, stage left, but you won't be able to see it. The score in the Super Bowl is 10-0. San Francisco is ahead. So I guess David Switzer is a happy camper tonight so far. But the game is early. This is the 48 seconds remaining in the. See, I'm a frustrated sportscaster. 48 seconds remain in the second quarter. But the Chiefs are threatening. And let's see what happened. No, they did not get in. They got about 12, 14, 18 seconds to make it happen. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get down to business here, shall we? We shall. Tonight, I'm telling you, didn't have to do much research on tonight's topic because I feel the music.
Oh.
I really feel the music. So,
wow.
Not that I sing that well, but I still feel the music.
Okay.
So, we're going to talk about music tonight. We're going to talk about music as an inspiration and what it does, how it fires us up, how it calms us down, how it relaxes us, how it makes us feel good inside, how our heads bang if it's at metal bands, heavy electronic metal bands.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal. Well, we're going to talk about all that tonight. And thought we'd get this started with day 172. That's right. Do you, RobLynnLive? I'm going to say it again, Greg Hill. Do you, RobLynnLive, buddy? Ooh, doggies, that boy of RobLynnLive, doesn't he? Now, he did a gift for us. Where is that gift seen? On LinkedIn?
He posted on LinkedIn and in our messenger chat.
You got to check it out, kids.
And then Chris was nice enough to post it in this on our OConnect just before we began. So that was really nice of Chris. Thank you, Chris.
So here's what we need to do. We need to check that bad boy out. That gift is remarkable, and it's all tied into tonight's subject, okay?
We can show it again.
And we'll show it again. Yes, we will. We will. All right, let's get after it.
And let's thank Michael Chata.
Why don't we?
Thank you. Beautiful ticker emoji composition, which you see scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's so beautiful. Lots of music related emojis. I like them. It's so pretty. I love it. Thank you so much.
So we're talking music as an inspiration tonight.
Mm-hmm. And the ticker is inspiring me too. I love it. Thank you, Michael.
All right. Now that we've decided you're all RobLynnLivers, and there's 36 of you here, we're going to get after it now. All right. 10 a.m. What in the world? Oh, no. Back the bus up. I got football in the left and Lynn on the right. And I feel like I'm going to get tackled any moment. Let's do this. RobLynnLive.com. If you don't like that domain, well, I can't help you, but I can give you another one to try. RobLynnLive.com. RobLynnLive.ai. Yeah. Very nice. I think so too. Now, all you have to do is click on those bad boys. Either one will get you to the registration page. And it looks like the Chiefs did not score. So it's
I can't believe he's trying to watch the game. And
hey, this is the biggest game of the year.
Oh, my husband.
But I'm going to get her done. I'm going to get her done tonight.
Focus.
All right, I'll focus. All right, at 10 a.m. was Marty and Robin. 11 a.m., as you know, Red is taking a sabbatical every Sunday now to visit with Jane's mom, who is, I don't know if she's still in the house or if she's in a care facility. Either way, the Redferns are visiting Mom, and she's about 300 miles away round trip. So it's about a probably 6-hour drive for them. So be careful. It is a long day for you guys, so be careful, all right? It's what we kids do. We follow through with our parents when we can. All right, 12 p.m., you know it, Eastern Standard Time. It was Straight Talk. Yeah, it was. Straight Talk with Rob, Lynn, and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
On this Super Sunday. And oh, yeah, it's Super Sunday. And Switzer, you're not too happy. I'm sorry. San Francisco's ahead 10-0. So David, go
Really?
back in the garage, turn the TV
Oh.
off, don't watch a halftime show, and pump yourself up and come back in the second quarter. All right? Yeah, we need those Chiefs to step it up a little bit. This new quarterback, rookie for the San Francisco 49ers, is very, very good for a first-year player who they called irrelevant. And you're irrelevant when you're the last player picked in the draft, and he was the last player picked. That all being said, today's news today was Super Sunday. Today's news today, where the truth reigns, and you get the truth. You get the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, Rob, Lynn, and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
True doggies. All right. Now at 2 p.m., along came Heroes. All right. The Heroes came along, and they were on at 2. And they had the likes of Collins Manna, Comfort Confor, Lynn Nakamoto, Robin Noble, Peter Rogers,
Oliver Fonte.
I said Collins Manna. Howdy Doody was there. No, Howdy Doody wasn't there. Howdy Doody is retired. So anyway, that was at 2 o'clock. Let's talk what in the world's happening now. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, the Super Bowl's on. I got it on my laptop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I promise we won't have one cow, one calf, and a half tonight because I'm busy. My left eye is focused there. My right eye is focused here. And I'm focused on you guys.
Okay,
so
good job.
I have the sound off in deference to Miss Nakamoto's elbow. So there you have that.
Watch out.
All right. You watch out.
And
all right.
John says tonight's topic is, wait, hold on, I got it. Pause the chat. He says tonight's topic is music as inspiration. For example, our theme song inspires us to be RobLynnLivers.
RobLynnLive.com.
And he mixed footballs with music notes.
Yes, I do tonight. All right, let's get this going here. All right. Music as an inspiration is tonight's topic. From pop to rock to classical to hip hop to electronic to country to rhythm and blues. Oh, man, rock and roll, you name it. What does music do to our psyche and overall well-being of the global population? Now, Lynn and I, after we do a broadcast tonight, we both turn on music. Now, is it the same music? It's not the same music. She's got to have easy listening. Easy listening. You know, that's what happens when you're a senior citizen. Me, I got rock and roll on. Yeah, baby. So anyway, that's all in good fun. What does music do to us, do for us? And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, please pray for Ash and his lovely wife, Ash Mahan, as we go marching forward. And their 2 boys, Omar, the author, and Yusuf, who's known as the astronaut. A lot of talent in that family, starting with Mr. Mafara, working its way down to the boys. So anyway, take heed, take a prayer, take a knee, pray for all those. Pray not just for Ash, not just for his family, but pray for the other folks. And those other folks, who in the world are those other folks? The tech team, the media team, and the support team too. So keep an eye out for them as well. Please pray for them. Also, please send out your love, your light, and your prayers. Your love, your light, and your prayers. Send that out to anyone you know who may be ill, injured, not feeling well. Let's see. We got one guy with liver. That's Tim Dillon. We got another Tim that's got eye problems. Tim Johnson. We got Robin Noble, who's beating the crap out of the C word. Excuse me for saying crap, but she's winning. That's what we do it on Passive, you know. And all the prayers help for Robin and everybody else. So keep those prayers coming.
Pat Parent
as well. Harold Fox. Chris Johnson is not 100% yet. He may think he is, but no, it's a good thing he went to church today and got some prayers in.
Dave Rosowski, Richard Lamotte. So many need the prayer.
There's a lot of people needing our prayers, and So we're going to send them out to them tonight and every day and night. All right. Now. We've got a few announcements we'd like to make, if we may. Did you want me to continue, or do you want to say a few hellos and some thank yous?
I'll just say a couple hellos here. We had Jean. She made me laugh. Let me find her statement. Jean Aliva.
She said hello.
Yeah, no, but I have to find that comment. Made me laugh. Higher up, I think. Oh, lots of chatting. She said something about she took a nap and almost didn't wake up and almost missed the show.
Oh, well, she's here now.
Something like that.
All right. And Carmela Fire Schwartz, I believe, is here as well. Zinedine is here. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Good stuff from India. Yeah, buddy. Glad you're here as well.
Pat Green, Frank Rowe, Jillian Hanna, Irena, Greg Hill. The ticker looks great. And did you see that we put your GIF up before the show started?
Who are you asking that? The famous Gregory Hill?
Yeah, the GIF guy.
The GIF guy.
Yeah.
GG, Captain GIF.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, it was put up. It's in the it's on the chat, right? The messenger chat you have?
Yeah, it's in the messenger chat, but we put it on the webinar. Maybe we'll have Chris put it up again later on. It's really so cool. And we got Deb Long here. Deborah Long, hopefully can teach sign tonight along with Cecil.
All right,
really
sounds
nice.
good to me.
Juanita Slack is here. And
Slacker in the house. All right.
Momodu's
in the house too.
Don Swihart. And we got Legdega. She says RobLynnLive.ai.
RobLynnLive.ai.
And
man, that voice is good tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Dougie.
Sarananda says, oh yeah, we do RobLynnLive.
We do.
And hi to Mohammed Chancho Ali. I didn't know you had Mohammed in your name because when we look on YouTube, it says Chancho Ali, but it's good to know that your actual name is Mohammed Chancho Ali.
All right, Mohammed.
He's been with us a long time. We appreciate him a lot. Let me keep scrolling down.
Scrolling.
John Barilla. Seems like the chat was erased. So I'll say hello and welcome to RobLynn Live. Everybody's favorite, not so late nor early variety chat show. Plus, with songs and signing and a bit of the Super Bowl. Hi, Pat.
Yeah, it's halftime and I can't hear it, and that's okay. I was going to put my headset on.
No, you can't
set on, but chances are that'll cost me an elbow.
Yeah, you can't do
All right, keep your eyes focused.
Say hi to Pam Krawick.
Pam Krawick in the house. Irina Sexala is here. Olasumbo as well. Deb Long in the house. And thank you for that, Dawn. It's 10 to 3.
10 to
or
3.
3 to 10 if you're
score.
a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
I thought she was talking about a job. I said, who's working 10 to 3?
Working 10 till 3.
I really thought that's what she meant. But now that makes sense. That's the score. Jean says, hi, RobLynn. Hi, everyone.
All right. Well, it doesn't seem like the Super Bowl is affecting our attendance that badly. We're up to 45. Not too shabby.
And in the chat, in YouTube, we've got 28.
28, 46. What am I bid for? 74. Can we get 75? 75. Can we get 74 and a half? 74 and a half.
All right. Shyam Prakash Pandey is here saying, love our world, top greatest global sweetheart, RobLynn. So nice. Thank you for those kind words.
Thank you. Thank you very much
really
for that.
Nice, yeah.
All right.
Love the notes, John B, says Greg. And Mohammed says, my love unpassive, all family. And Zinedine says, I missed your show and the good people here. Well, we missed you too, and we're so glad you made it today. Very nice. Yep. And Jillian says, music soothes the soul, makes us happy, inspires us, and creates positive vibes.
Wait a minute, we already got somebody doing the monologue here. Cool. Keep bringing it about the music. I love it.
Hello to Delisa, Christy, and Axel and Annabelle. Are they with you tonight?
Double A in the house. They've got to be here. Hey, Axel. It's Papa G. Roof. Axel.
Axel knows Rob's voice, so that's pretty cool. And he actually watches the show. Delisa says, sending prayers up for them all. Thank you for those prayers. Let me see. Anybody else? Prayer work. So let's keep praying for each other, says Pam Crowley.
I'm with you 100% on that.
Lisa McBride is here. Cynthia Deering is here as well. Hello. Carmela, she's here. Hi, Carmela. Fire, fire, fire.
Right. All right. Keep your eyes focused too. If you requested.
Kushal Pegu's here. Thank you. You and Michael do a great job in the live chat, as well as John Barilla and others. You guys are our moderators, and you help to make sure those trolls are controlled and don't upset anybody. And you also greet people. So thank you, Kushal, John, Michael Chada, and our other moderators.
And we do notice. Thank you to Francis Tay, Sifu Francis Tay, the master. Thank you for that super sticker, sir. Thank you very much for the super Hats sticker. Off to you, sir. Let's comb the hair.
And I hope you're enjoying your days off. You really deserve it, and just enjoy.
That you do. Enjoy the Lunar New Year.
Enjoy the food. Enjoy the socialization. Enjoy your family.
Enjoy cleaning up the house.
Woohoo, Rob! You are on vocal point.
I'm not too shabby tonight, Gene. Right? And there's a good critic. She would tell me if I'm way off.
Yep, she would.
All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Keep your eyes focused. If you requested a withdrawal, now get this through that head of yours. If you requested a withdrawal, look out for your email, O-mail, hot mail, cold mail, medium warm mail, whatever mail you have that's tied to ONPASSIVE, because you're going to be sent an instruction sheet, and on that instruction sheet it will tell you how to verify who in the world you are, so the apples can flow to you. And migration without hesitation. Sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements, and up Periscope, please. Thank you right there.
Before you continue, before we forget, we want to say congratulations to David Otto. He says today is his 5-year anniversary with ONPASSIVE. I love ONPASSIVE, and I'm here to say, says David Otto.
All right, Mr. Otto.
And we want to say hello to Sanju Amal Kaitheri. Welcome to our show, and welcome back, Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. We appreciate how you come here all the time. Yep.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We are grateful.
Cow, calf, and a half, according to Latoya.
Latoya says that.
Was Latoya saying
hello to Aseta Sanfo. Thank you for helping us in our Facebook promotion of our show. Thank you very, very much. I am not watching the Super Bowl. No conflict. LOL, says Gina Lipa.
Well, I am, and Usher is doing the halftime show. I have no idea. I don't even know what Usher sings. If he's a rapper, I'm not a rapper, so... Ooh, and it looks like there's naked people dancing. Oh, they're wearing bodysuits. Okay, we better get back to business here.
And hello to
Oh my God! As long as we don't have a Janet Jackson moment where the booby comes popping out.
That's terrible. Kunhi Moide.
Oh, that's a matter of opinion.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to you. I hope I got your name correct.
All right, let's kick this thing.
Ayansha Verma's here with us every night. So thank you, Ayansha. Appreciate you. Sadananda. He said, listening to music can reduce anxiety, blood pressure, and pain, as well as improve sleep quality, mood, mental alertness, and memory. This is my opinion.
Well, I'm going to jump on board with you with that opinion, sir. Let's just stand by one. Check out the ONPASSIVE newest website. There'll probably be another new one tomorrow. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel, which is always springing up with new stuff. Check out Muhammad William Nazal on X, formerly Twitter, where he does a blog. He makes comments. I haven't seen him singing song and dance yet, but chances are that could be next. All right. Hop on an OConnect. Yes, I know. I didn't shave. I've already been told by the executive producer that I'm going to have to do better next time. I will do better next time.
And John Burles says Usher is not a rapper, Rob.
All right. Who is Usher, John? You're going to have to straighten me out before we get too carried away here.
And Jillian says they have dancing on at the Super Bowl. ATM.
All right.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Zinedine, we got to bring him on the panel. He received his money an hour
He says,
ago.
speaking about commission, I received my money an hour ago.
Would you mind coming on the panel and explain how the process went?
Was that through crypto? I'm guessing he used crypto as a.
It could be.
Yeah. So let us know if you did that with crypto. And Jillian says the Super Bowl dancing is good. Usher actually sings very well, John Burla says. Greg will be back in 15 minutes. He's finishing up dinner. And I want to know about Zinedine. If it was crypto or to the bank. That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, if it's to the bank.
He's going to tell
Coming
us.
soon.
He's going to tell us in a second.
All right. We'd like to hear from Zinedine either in the chat or if you want to come on community time in the panel. We'd love to hear your experience. Did you get an email or an O-mail? What did you do with it? How long did it take for you to get the money?
Yep.
Good stuff, man. We are glad you're here tonight, Zinedine. Thank you, sir. Smart guy. Smart guy.
Zinedine.
All right. We told you about the YouTube channel. Hop on an OConnect. Earn while you learn. Okay? For example, sign up, purchase OConnect, have 1 or 2 or 4 or 10 or 100 people hop on board with you on OConnect, and guess what? You may not know a lot, about OConnect. A, you're going to learn, and I got both. And B, get this now, you're going to earn. So you're going to learn while you earn, and you're going to earn while you learn. That's all good. And we are going to provide you with a little bit of value tonight. We're going to be talking about music as an inspiration. And yeah, I see Usher's really got quite a group around him. He's not singing rap. Well, I stand corrected. Usher, wow. Is he rhythm and blues or rock, John? Or country or
what genre of music?
Yeah, what's his genre of music? Is it pop, rock, rhythm and blues, soul? And we'll get to that in just a minute.
All right, we'll find out soon. Zinedine, tell us, crypto or bank? Which one did you do?
Fire me up, Zinedine. Fire me up, son. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm dropping everything. I'm so nervous that Zinedine's going to tell us that it went in his bank. Yeah.
John says rhythm and blues.
Rhythm and blues? Cool. Cool. Yeah, he can dance, too. He's got better moves than me, John.
10-3, says Irena.
10-3. That's right, Irena. It's or 3-10 if you're a Chiefs fan, right, David Switzer? All right. Man, there's all sorts of people on stage. Wow. All right. Subscribe to OConnect. Learn while you earn. Log into your OES and check your profile for accuracy. Why? Because your profile needs to match your identification. In other words, if your name is Ralph Sampson, don't put that your name is Sam Ralphio or something crazy like that. You got to get it right. So check that. Check your country right there. Check your nationality. You can leave that blank for now if you want. It's not a major deal. But get the phone number right. Because if they want to get a hold of you, you want them to be able to get a hold of you, whoever they are. Whether it be Mr. Mafara's group, someone in Hyderabad, someone in Egypt, someone in Abu Dhabi, where accounting is, I guess, someone at the Burj. Just pay attention. Pay attention. All right. 52 of you here. Thank you kindly. And no cows, no calves and a half tonight. Attend webinars and chats as time allows. If you got time, attend one. Attend more than one. The verification process, this is Zinedine, is done via OMail, which is an easy method and simple steps. As for the funds, I receive them via digital currencies from the Binance platform. Okay. All right. Similar to crypto, I think.
It's
from Binance. It's probably crypto. It is crypto.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And were you pleased with the results? If you could put that in there. And how long did it take from OMail to in the bank? so to
And I
speak.
guess would be interesting is to know the verification process, which you said is simple. What did they require of you to
That would be good,
verify?
Zinedine. If you don't mind, we want to educate the public. And we are today's news today with Zinedine coming to you live from India. See? See, you come to RobLynnLive and look what happens. Ba-boom.
That's right.
All right, all right, all right. Now, attend webinars and chats as time allows. Music. We're talking music tonight. Music as an inspiration. It tends to inspire and evoke emotions. You can see I'm getting a little emotional. Oh, wait a minute. Usher just took his shirt off. Holy mackerel. Look at that dude. He's in shape. Wow. He doesn't have the Robbie belly.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, doggies. All right. Sorry, I'm not listening to it now. Well, it'll be replayed, I'm sure. Music as an inspiration tends to inspire and evoke emotions, which I've got plenty of today, which serves as a heavy-duty muse for creativity and motivation. I'm motivated. Let's take a peek at how music can inspire. But first, before we do that, as I was strolling through my notes, I found there's, I believe, 20 different genres,
Genres.
genres. I'd like to mention them, tell you a little bit about each, very little, and then we'll go into the meat and potatoes of tonight, okay?
Okay.
First off, pop. Pop has catchy melodies and simple structures. Sounds like something I would like. Rock has electric guitars, drums, and bass with the emphasis on loud and rhythms. I like that too. Jazz. Now, I love jazz. That's improvisation, is the name of the game. Improvisation with varied instrumentation, which includes brass, horns, woodwinds, and the piano. Cool stuff with jazz. Then blues has simple chords and expressive vocals. The blues. It's got plenty of emotion and talks hardship. Uh-oh, I'm getting back in the picture.
Yeah.
All right, that's blues. Now let's talk hip hop. Hip hop and rap, they are rhythmic. They are spoken lyrics over a beat. And electronic include. Let's go to electronic next. It includes techno. That's pretty far out there too. House, dubstep. I have no idea what dubstep is. Maybe John Brilla can tell us, or Frank Rowe. And trance. Again, I'm a little ignorant there, but electronic I know is loud. Classical, it includes orchestra. Oh yeah, bad. Orchestral, orchestral symphonies to piano compositions, many styles over many years. That's the way it is with classical. Okay, and after classical comes, there's many more. Thank you. Classical, there is country. You have guitar, and fiddle and banjo with lyrics on themes of rural life, love, a lot of love there, and heartache. Toby Keith, I had no idea he had passed because I'm not tuned in very much to current events right now. I'm trying to avoid them or past events even. And Toby Keith, a great country western star. And I know one of his pet projects was bringing the military home to their families early.
Wow.
And he was able to work with the United States government to do that. And that excites me. That truly excites me.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got rhythm and blues and soul. Soulful vocals, smooth melodies, and influence from gospel and blues. Oh, yeah, we like that. Reggae is offbeat rhythms, syncopated bass lines, that means synced, I guess, and socially conscious lyrics. Nice. Folk, storytelling lyrics, acoustic instrumentation by the different regions. So it's all different stuff in folk. Then we got heavy metal, loud and aggressive with distorted guitars. That's okay. Some people like heavy metal. To each his own. Punk, fast tempos, simple chord progressions with themes of rebellion and anti-establishment attitudes. Well, I was anti-establishment when I was 19. You remember 4 nights ago, I talked about telling the math teacher to take a hike.
Yeah.
And then he told me to take a hike, and I took a hike and got in the military. And then got hurt while I was in the military. So who was the smart one in that crowd? All right, Latino salsa, merengue, cumbia, and bachata and the cha-cha, of course, with infectious rhythms and lively instrumentation. All right, now we've told you now about the different kinds of music that are available to all of us. And wow, 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 wow. There's something else we need to talk about. The above music types inspire us. How do they inspire us? Let's talk inspiration just briefly. I don't want to spend a lot of time because we've got community time coming up, and this is a hot topic we need to talk about. Emotional resonance. In other words, sitting there listening to the music, it's easy to get caught up in it. You listen to easy sounds like earth sounds and earth tones. I like to listen to country. We both get emotionally relaxed as a result, no doubt about it. Settling the mood, settling the mood. How nice is that when you listen to your easy listening stuff, you calm down. There's no more yelling and screaming that the Mad Hatter needs to stop with that one calf, one cow, and a horse. So, at any rate, setting the mood is good stuff, and there's nothing wrong with being in a good mood after a hard day's work or a hard day's play at the golf course. Storytelling. Who was the greatest storyteller of all with songs? Burl Ives. Burl Ives was just an incredible storyteller. And storytelling is something that also inspires you. Then there's rhythm and movement. Now, I got the movement. Everybody's noticed that. I got the movement. My rhythm's a little off. My voice is way off, but I'm still happy to be here and happy to perform. You notice they don't ask me to perform at the end of the show. In fact, they don't ask me to perform at all. But we give them a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And collaboration and community. Nothing wrong with having a community sing out, or something at a church. It just brings people together. They can collaborate on what they're going through in life. And we're all going through some stuff. I don't care how rich, how poor you are, you've got some things within you that are bugging you. And there's one way to get rid of them, and that's to bring music into your lives.
Very nice.
So,
is that it?
That's it. I hope you guys got, collaboration and community is tying the community in with getting all different kinds of music together and enjoying them as a group. And as a movement, whether you're a musician like John and like Frank R., who enjoys listening, or actually our friend Mr. Tarzan, who enjoys listening, it's all good. In fact, it's fine. And if we're fine, we're all fine.
Very nice.
That's it from here. I hope you got a little something out of that, talking about music. I know I did. It was fun to research the different genres of music. And we hope we'll have some exciting talk in a little bit. Now, have you seen, has our gentleman from India gotten back with us on how the money came and everything?
Yeah.
And how long it took?
We could
love him to come to the panel.
Yeah, maybe we talk about it during the panel.
All right, we'll do that.
Because it's already 8:41.
8:41. Then
Yeah.
I've overstayed my welcome.
No, perfect timing.
All right. So I hope that brought to you a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of inspiration about what music does. Now let's look at what Lisa says. I picked up a guitar and taught myself how to play it via YouTube. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Now I'd like to play the guitar. I just don't know how. So that would be nice. Maybe I can pick up a guitar and learn on YouTube like you did.
Yeah.
And let's see. He is always the sound of Christmas to me, John. John must have mentioned something in the...
Yeah.
Oh, was that Burl Ives? I think it must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Burl Ives. Listen and watched him on TV as a kid. He was great on the radio, too. He reached through the radio waves and grabbed you and just made you feel good.
Yeah.
He said nothing but good stuff, nothing but wonderful religious stuff. without being, to a specific religion. What a grand guy he was. Rest his soul. And for me, according to Gina Leva, music that stirs my soul, lifts my spirit, makes me smile and dance. Ooh, looking forward to your dancing, and smile and dance, calms my mind, etc. These are all very healing. The most inspiring to me are anthemic songs, big epic songs that really rouse the spirit. Good stuff, Gene. Thank you. Thank you for that.
That's nice.
And John Barilla says, I love Burl Lives. And Gene was saying, excellent, Rob. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Coming from you, that means a lot, of course. And let's see, Chris, my husband plays the piano and the organ. Ooh.
This is by Pat Green.
Pat Green, also known as the one, the only, Dorothy. Dorothy. All right.
Mel's here.
Mel is in the house. The gang's all here tonight. I mean, we're piling up. What are we up to, 50 or 60? 60. Whoa, 6-0. Not too shabby on a Super Bowl night.
Really good.
Listening to me yak about this and yak about that. But I hope you got some value out of it tonight. I hope you, even if you just got one thing, one genre of music that you don't know about. I know I did. And Toby Key, someone just wrote in the chat. Was that you, John?
I was still here.
Oh, you're still here.
Sadananda says, my God, Lisa McBride, I am easygoing on guitar, surely. So you play guitar, Sadananda? Is that what you're saying? I make sure I understood him. And Mr. Hold on. Gotta pause the chat. Let's jump in. Mr. Ives used to live here in Anacortes, says Greg Hill.
Yes, he did.
John Burlett says, I studied the accordion. I started at 7 years old and studied through my high school years.
Good stuff.
That's amazing.
Good stuff there.
Carmela says, I love yous and hearts and all of that.
Thank you, Carmela.
Cynthia's saying hi to her friends here. Jean says, keep singing always, Lisa, no matter what anyone says.
Well, alrighty then. You can get anything that you want at Ashmafara's restaurant.
And Toby Keith is gone too soon, says Irina.
I agree.
And good morning to Baby TA. Or is it Baby or is it Bobby? Let me know. Maybe it's
Bobby TA.
Bobby.
Yeah,
might be Bobby.
And Angela says, Lolan, music moves the soul into whatever you want it to be. And that means to you.
Oh,
nice.
That's nice.
Very well said. Very well said.
And Greg says, music in my ear, sounding sweet and sounding clear. Nice.
Wait a minute. What do we got? Another talented dude here?
Yes.
He's very talented,
very.
As a matter of fact.
And Lisa McBride says, Sadananda, it saved me. Not sure how great I do, but it works for me.
Good stuff. And here's the one and only Mr. Barilla, John Barilla. I started voice lessons at 12 years old. I got my rock band to study with my voice teacher. That is why we did such great harmony. Man, that was good harmony.
Wow, that's good.
You were the Futurists, right, John? The Futurists. Oh, that was killer stuff.
It was
good. The
good.
music was good. The harmony was beyond belief.
Beautiful.
For a bunch of 16-year-olds.
I know. Carmela says, I was playing piano.
All right.
That's nice
good
to
stuff
know.
For you.
Jean says, a 7-year-old John Barilla is just too cute for words.
Well, now that's a matter of opinion, Oliva. I don't know about that one. Well, he probably had more hair. It was probably darker or maybe lighter. Yeah. John was probably a cute boy.
I'm sure he was. And Carmela says, music cheers me up. This is cheering me.
It does. John, did you send me recordings of your rock band yet? That's Gina Leva asking that. Johnny.
Latoya says, hello, everyone. I listen to music for hours throughout the day.
All right. And it looks like, John, I got it right. The Futurists.
His group was the Futurists. If you go to YouTube, what is the search term? I forgot. But is it Futurists or the name of the song? You'll hear his group and him singing.
Right.
Yeah. Music soothes your soul.
It does indeed, Mamodu.
And Lisa says, thanks, Gina Leva. I usually sing privately, but sometimes I will sing and play in front of others. No tomatoes yet. And Don Swihart says, I have had many string instruments over the years. I like my ukulele, but I am self-taught. That's wonderful. Zinedine says, good night, everyone. I hope you're staying, Zinedine. I hope you're not leaving. Frank Rose says, I love music, especially singing with it. Makes me happy and gives me a feeling of accomplishment.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Great job, Lisa. Woohoo, says Gina Leva.
Right.
And Lisa says, I love the ukulele, Don Swihart. So see how we're all getting to know each other and what we like, and it's really cool.
Good stuff all the way around. All right, now it's time for community time. It's now 12 minutes, 11 minutes, 11 minutes and 51 seconds until the bewitching hour of 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. And Pam Krog says, when I was a teenager, I played by ear. My parents saw my talent and paid for lessons on the organ. I loved to play. It was so soothing. I've lost it since I got married and became a parent. And then John Burla says, Cry is the song Futuras or the Fabulous Futurists. Yeah, so the song, if you go to YouTube and type in Cry and Futuras, you'll get to see John Burla and his group singing.
All right, nice. Good stuff all the way around. And there's Gene saying, I grew up singing in choirs and played clarinet. Then taught myself guitar and sang in a band. Woo! Many, many choirs and musical theater. It was all a great experience. Oh, that's why you can sing good. I know. Mm-hmm. Good stuff, Gene. Thank you for being here tonight.
Very nice. All okay, right. So this is a 10 to 9. This is a great time to have the community time. And so what I'm going to do is going to put the instructions in the ticker right now. Thank you to Michael Chada for this particular ticker as well.
Very nice.
To be a panelist, click the speaker request icon. Very simple. I'm going to enable it. All you do is look for the icon that looks like a person with wavy lines around the head. That is the speaker request icon. All you do is click on it. I will see your request and I will bring you to the panel. You'll be a speaker. All right. So let's go ahead and enable that now. And come quickly to the panel.
All right, all right. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Let's see who's going to be numero uno. I think I know. I think Dorothy.
Come on down.
Come see us on the panel now. There's number one. It should be JJ. No, it's Dorothy. Pat Green in the house. Thank you.
Followed by Greg Hill.
Greg Hill in the house. Carmela Schwartz in the house. Woo, Dougie, the Tin Man is in the house. JJB. All right, Tin Man.
John JJB Tin Man coming in.
And Mel Marcano. Mel. Hello, Melanie.
Mel. Fondly call her Mel. And then we've got Don Swihart coming in.
All right.
And also Guyana.
Guyana, our favorite monk from Brooklyn. Hello, Guyana.
Okay, let us go to the gallery view. And voila, we see our beautiful panel.
Whoa, look at those folks. They all cleaned up nicely today.
And Deb Long is coming in right now.
All right, Deb Long will be here. Who's RobLynnLive? Is that Chris?
Yes.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Welcome, everybody.
All right. Hey, I don't know if you heard the news, but our friend Zinedine received his money about an hour ago from ONPASSIVE. He had a withdrawal. He got an O-mail. He responded to the O-mail, and then it couldn't have been too long because they just started this a week ago.
He went through the verification process. I don't see if he's going to be coming down to the panel, but he did say in the chat specifically what happened. I can go scroll up and fetch that part.
Well, that's exciting stuff to me, folks, and we hope to you as well. That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
Let's talk about the topic. And what is the question?
We're going to talk about the topic. Yeah. Music. That's a topic that's near and dear to Mr. Barilla, Mr. Rowe, also Mr. Hill, and even me a little bit. I love music. I love listening to it. I wish I could play it better than I could or did. The best I did is I played a drum pad in junior high school, a drum pad. It was a little black pad, and you beat on it like you were playing a snare drum. But that was my claim to fame. I tried the trumpet. Nah, I didn't do too well. So, but I'd love to play an instrument again. I'd love to, I haven't even thought about watching YouTube to learn, but I'd love to play guitar.
You know, we're going to be having true freedom soon, everybody. That means financial freedom and time freedom, which means we can start to play instruments, get into music or art or whatever we want. So that's pretty exciting.
Something tells me that most of these people here tonight have played an instrument. I don't know why.
Really? We'll find out.
I'm just getting that feeling. I think I'm going to get hammered here. All right. Let's start with the fire girl, Carmela. Go ahead.
I want to say that Ilanit from Israel got the money weeks ago.
Who did Ilanit?
Ilanit, yes, Ilanit Lebanon.
When you say weeks ago, what are you talking about? 2 weeks ago?
In the moment, the day after Ashmufa promise, 2 days after, she said she got the money.
Now, did she get the money in the bank, or it was crypto?
She showed us a picture without the numbers from the email. I didn't look very carefully, so I don't know what is inside.
That's more proof positive, folks, that you got to, if you're expecting a withdrawal.
This is one thing that I wanted to say. And about the music, when I was young, my grandmother wanted me to play piano, and she bought me piano, and I was playing only 1 year, and I'd stop. The piano was staying in my home for 40 years. My child was playing piano for 2 years, and he stopped. And I have to leave my home and to change a place, and there was no place for the piano, and I was very sorry that I had to sell it. And I couldn't sell it. I gave it for a 6-year child which wanted to play piano, but his father couldn't afford him. So I gave it as a present to that child, and I hope he play piano.
Very nice. Very nice. Piano. Okay, that's one I don't play. It's one I enjoy listening to. I think my favorite person on the piano was Burt Bacharach, and was it Liberace? Oh, Lawrence Welk. And but both of those guys could play piano. And Elton John, a wonderful pianist. So,
hey, Rob, excuse me. Not only piano, but Lawrence Welk had an incredible accordion player. I'm forgetting his name at the moment. He's well known. And also, Billy Joel also plays accordion besides great piano. He's an accordion player first. He studied accordion as a kid like me.
Billy Joel is in Tampa in a week or so, and I'm driving some friends of mine over there because they drink and they don't want to drive. But they have tickets. It's Sting and Billy Joel in concert for the first time.
That'll be great. I've seen Billy Joel like 5 times in concert because he plays Madison Square Garden. I believe he has the record for the most concerts by an individual in Madison Square Garden. He's done like one a year for like 35 or 40 years or something. I forget how many he's done. It's incredible.
Yeah. The tickets were a little pricey for me, $2,500 for floor seats. So, the apples just haven't rolled in quite yet for me to afford that. But I would think that would have been. It's going to be a grand concert. They sold it out for 2 or 3 nights, 76,000 people each night. So you can imagine that's probably, I don't know, $100 million for a weekend. That's crazy. So anyway, let's get back to music. I see the hands up. Let's see, that was John. We had Carmela. We got to hear from Greg Hill on the music stuff. Come on. Raise that hand up, son.
Okay.
Yes, Carmela just spoke.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you want to go for? Carmela?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Carmela spoke.
Oh, okay. This subject is a big subject for me, so it's been a major part of my life. I was just thinking before I came on here, I was thinking about some of my experiences in music, and I recall starting back when I was about 5 years old. Every day when we used to go to my grandmother's house, my grandmother had a piano, and my grandmother played a honky-tonk style piano. And I'll never forget. I mean, I don't know what it was, but every time my mom took us to see her mom, my grandmother, you could hear, she would sit, you could see her in the window as we were coming to the porch. She would sit down and she would start playing. I got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. So anyway, and she would make us sit down on the on the bench and learn how she played the piano. Excuse me. So anyway, that was just one, this is just one of my experiences starting as a child, remembering my grandmother as I came to her house, and she would start playing the piano because she really loved the gospel music. And so of course my mom didn't. My mother played piano and I played piano, and I played bass and I played guitar and I played a lot of other things. But the thing of it was so cool to remember that just a few minutes ago. So I hadn't thought about that in a long time. But coming to my grandmother's house and hear her start that same, and every time we came, she played the same song to start with. I think she was trying to say something, and which was fun and it was enjoyable. But music has been a huge part of my life. This is just the start of it. I could talk for 2 hours here. We don't want to go there, but that's real simple to do. As a child, also, I cut my finger off, as you all know. And so I had to teach myself. I was told by my doctor, oh, you'll never play an instrument. You'll never do this. You'll never do that. It was kind of a bad thing to say to me because that was a challenge, as I had to learn how to tie my shoes twice and a bunch of other things. However, I started playing the piano when I was around 6, actually sitting down and doing it when I went to my grandmother's house, and I'd play a lot. After that, I cut my finger off. It was a challenge at that point by a doctor. And my dad brought home my first guitar, which was a Stella guitar, and it had one string on it. So he never brought any new strings. But at around 10 years old, I started playing the guitar, and I played the one string until, that's all you could do is do, 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 do. But that's all you really needed is basic, and which also brought me in from that point. Once I started playing that, we moved to Montana when I was 12 for 4 years, and I started my first band when I was 12, and I started playing bass, and because I enjoyed the bass guitar, electric bass guitar, and I bought my first Fender bass guitar with a Gibson Atlas Metalist 15-inch speaker. Wow, that was something else. And there was an old man in our neighborhood, and his name was Orville Mace. He was 80 years old, and he started to teach me how to play the fretless bass. And he was the first person I ever met back when I was 12. That would have been 63, 64, somewhere in there. Anyway, he was playing an electric fretless bass back then, and that was not heard of. And so he taught me how to play the bass guitar, which I really enjoyed. And I got the basics down because you really need to have those basics down before you get into guitar, because guitar basically is a bass with 2 extra strings and tuned a little bit differently. Not all, but the first 4 strings are the same. So anyway, that's just the start of it. And I'm going to be sharing other things in the future here once we get rolling along. And I have a special thing hopefully for John. And we'll be talking with John about this here and in the future. I'm not going to go much more farther than that. I love you, John. You did good work. And everybody here today, thank you so much for sharing. And I'll let somebody else share. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. We appreciate you. And thank you for that gift. That musical gift was incredible.
Oh, that was fun.
That was
I
cool.
actually used, since I've been prompting AI a lot, I used AI to create that, to help me create that. And you have to come up with the words to get it to do that. But it took like 5 or 6 tries, and I finally ended up with something I liked.
Wow. Nice.
We appreciate you taking the time to do that on a Sunday, brother. I know it's church.
I love this family, and I'm going to help it as much as I can.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's good stuff. Very good stuff. Thanks, brother.
That's all right.
Let's go to Deb. Oh, I think, well, was it Deb or John? Who is it?
Who is?
Let's have Deb go ahead, John, and we'll come right back to you. Go ahead, Deb. Bring it, Deb.
Bring it.
Hello there. I know many of you don't think that a lot of deaf people can play music. I played piano a little bit when I was younger. And my sister plays the flute. We played one Christmas song called Silver and Gold. It was so beautiful. That was the only time I can remember playing it. Then I got involved in sports. I'd rather play sports than play piano. Every once in a while I could play. Now I have a little bit of arthritis, so it's kind of hard to play, and I don't have one. I have a friend that plays the clarinet also. She's good. So a deaf person can do it with a lot of patience, training, hard work. This is wonderful. I have music in the family for a long time. After I played piano, I started hearing records at that time on the music like Cassidy, Michael Jackson, and a few others. So I still love music. Thanks to John and Frank too for an awesome job.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Deb. Okay, it looks like it's over to the Brill Cream guy, John Barilla.
You bring up Brill Cream. I have a little hair stuff on because I had to comb it down a little bit tonight. It's getting so long, it's like really long over my ears. So if you bring up Brill Cream, I have used a little stuff like Brill Cream tonight. That's why it looks so slick. Anyway, and my uncle is known as Uncle Slick. I don't know if I told this story already, but my uncle, his nickname, and I always called him Slick. I didn't even know his real name until I was like a teenager, I think. I don't know. But anyway, he had straight back, very similar hair as mine, but it was straight back, you know, and it was long. For back in the day, it was long, but it was always like this. He could get it so that you didn't see it was long. Stick it back. And he was known, I don't know what he used. He said he was known for Slick Parati. That's my uncle, my mother's brother. Anyway, one day, what's this got to do with inspirational music? Well, I'll get to that. Anyway, one day, I looked at his hair. I was so admiring of his hair. I said, "Uncle Slick, how do you get your hair to go back like that?" Because everybody called him Slick Parati. All right. He said to me, he just looked at me and he said, "Don't wash it." So, I don't know if anybody gets that, but you know what I'm saying, that don't wash it. So for a while, my parents had a little trouble getting me to wash my hair. Anyway, so anyhow, music has been very inspirational to me. I was aware and into it before I even knew it. I'm going to confess something else tonight besides my Uncle Slick. I, as a very young child, every night, and also did in the daytime, but at nighttime, I would rock and roll, not rock and roll, but I would roll back and forth in my bed before I fell asleep, and I would hum and sing. Whether I knew what I was humming and singing didn't matter. Sometimes I did. A lot of the times I was just making up whatever melody or music, just humming. My poor sister, my older sister, we shared a bedroom when we were very young. She slept next to me in her bed, and she had to listen to this every night and she's like 3 years older than me. Oh my goodness. And you know what? She never complained. And also I did this in the daytime. I banged a lot. And when I banged, I sang and hummed again, music. very strange. I don't know what I'm confessing to there, but how do my parents handle it? They never corrected me. They never thought they had to go and see a doctor about why is this kid, he's like 10 years old, he's still banging and humming in the chair. What's up with that? They didn't bother me too much. And how did it got morphed into early involvement with music. And I think maybe that might have, I don't know why I stopped doing that activity, but I did. But that got me into music. Like I said, I started with studying the accordion at 6, but I was already interested in music even before that. And it's not so spectacular because I'm thinking of people like Diane Shure, for example, great jazz vocalist and piano player. She's very famous and very successful. Well, she's blind, and she started playing the piano at 3 and taught herself. So, it's not such a big deal to be into music like myself at a very early age. And I was, and inspired always by everything I heard. And it's probably the reason why, like I say, I wanted to go into the theater or be an actor from a very young age. But it was always because I would see these movies about musicals and singing and, all the musical movies and all the great singers that like Bing Crosby and people that made music. So all these things inspired me, not only the individual inspiration from what a song might be about, but just in general, it inspired me to be what I am today. And I'm not just a singer, but music has always been an intricate and important part of my life. So, and anyway, I'm going to sing a song tonight that is a request by Lynn. So since I figured this is the theme tonight, I worked it up today because I never sung it before, but I worked up one of the songs she asked for today. And hey, if we got time later, I could even do 2. I'm going to do Liz for sure. But if you get nuts and we want to do another one, since we'll be off the air by then, I could even do 2 maybe. But definitely I'm doing the one for Lynn later on. So that's all I have to say about music inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, we've got some more hands up. Oh, let's see who's got her hand up first. Is it Pat or Mel or who is it? All right, help me out here. It's Mel. Thank you. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob and Lynn. My stomach is feeling a little bit bothered tonight. I don't know why, but yeah. When we were little, I was raised with music. I was raised around music. My uncles and them made their own steel drums, and it was a whole pan beating thing, and it was good ones with the little rubber sticks with rubber head, however you call it, and you could listen to the pans beating every time I go to my grandmother, and it was sweet melody for us. We used to gather around, on a Saturday because it's a huge family, and along with my dad's family, there are still a lot of people. So we used to call it the yard back home. In the yard, you could hear the steel drum beating, and my uncles and them, they made their own banjo and guitars. There was an uncle who was special in making those things. So from young, I knew about these musical instruments. My dad had a guitar, and I remember we used to sit, around in the living room, and he had a friend who came over who would sleep over, and they would be playing their songs, and we'd be singing along. And even if we don't know the song itself, the words or the lyrics, or we'd sing along and we'd be dancing and everything. So from young, growing up, I knew music. And in church, I was always in the choir, and also go around doing competition choirs around the island. And we went 1 or 2 places outside of the island and then it was good. It was good because it's based as a child growing up, and singing is in my soul. Even if I'm not a professional, but I can sing a good soprano, the height of a soprano, I can go as high. And when something touches my soul, I can just bring it out. It's almost like I'm crying it out. So music is really good for us. It's good for your body, your soul, your spirit, your everything. And as I always said, every day I work, the same computer I'm sitting in front of, the music is playing, but the music that's playing is inspirational music, and it lifts up my spirit. Nothing better than that, to have a good day at work or a good day when you're down. And even after work, sometimes I would take my time and dance myself away, because I can dance. I would dance away. I would hold my cat and I would be holding her like a child, and we'd dancing. She's she's fighting to come off my arms, but I'd hold her tight and I'm dancing away, you know. And that makes me feel so free, so good. So music, if anybody says they don't like music, I'm not sure what to say to them. But that's my inspiration. I get my kick out of different type of music that is upbeat and inspirational and makes sense. You know, there's country and western we grew up with as well. When we used to go to school, early sunrise morning, the sun is shining, and you're walking up to school. All you can hear is the music, the loud music, and it started from the radio. At that time, we didn't even have TV, but you could hear the neighbors' radio. They're singing country and western from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So, and we're walking up the road, but we are singing away. Even if we don't know all the song, we add our own words to it, our own lyrics to it. So it's a good thing. It is a good thing. Music will be forever there, and music is what that will lift us up, whichever type of music it is. So just wanted to say that, Rob and Lynn. And yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. I told Lynn there's going to be a lot of talk about music tonight. Oh, no, there won't be. Yeah, there is. I don't think we're done yet. All right.
When I'm on the dance floor, I don't stop. When the music is playing, it's in me. I can't stop until everything is over. So
now, what kind of dancing do you do?
All kinds of dancing, reggae. There's the soul ones. There's all kinds. I just love music on a whole, and I love to dance.
You love the cha-cha? Can you cha-cha?
Cha-cha was my mom's, but they never taught it to us. So I can dance folk, though, folk music, because that's one of Bobby's.
The cha-cha. I'll teach you the cha-cha. We'll cha-cha till the night, you know, goes on and on and on with cha-cha. I can 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. I got you covered on the cha-cha.
Yeah, I think I can do a little bit of 2 steps, but sometimes I miss my steps, so it sounds like I'm just messing up myself.
Oh, I happen to know someone else who's got that issue. I tried to teach Miss Nakamoto some country western, the 2-step, 3-step, 10-step Cotton Eye Joe, and the next thing I know, the shine on my shoe had worn off. She was walking on top of my shoes the whole night. But, you know, we had a little bit of alcohol, so I guess it didn't matter. And we were in downtown Honolulu. Actually, we were at Jimmy Buffett's place, listening to music there, and Margaritaville. And that's a great song to dance to, Margaritaville. You know, it's all good stuff. All right, let's get off of my high horse and let's go on someone else's horse. Let's go to Pat Green. Go ahead, Dorothy. Dorothy.
Hello, everybody.
Now, don't tell me you played the drums, the tambourine, and the violin. Please.
Actually, I don't play anything.
Oh, thank goodness it's not just me. All right.
I got as far as Mary Had a Little Lamb on the clarinet, and that's as far as I got. And I married somebody who has a master's in music that plays the organ and piano. They say opposites attract, right?
That's right.
When I was younger and I sold the most magazine subscriptions. They had a contest at our high school of who could sell the most magazine subscriptions. And they had 2 prizes. One of them was a camera, which I wanted, but I was too embarrassed to go up to the stage. So I called in sick because I didn't want to go up in front of all those people. And the second one was a radio. So I got a portable radio instead. And so I would listen to that radio for hours. And I like to listen to country music, and I like to listen to rock and roll. And so I kind of got tired of country music after a while because I got tired of cheating songs, and drinking songs, and fooling around. I wanted something more uplifting. So I went to rock and roll, and I like listening to the Beatles and, you know, Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis and just all sorts of, you know, rock and roll music too. And so I enjoyed that. I guess I'm one of those people that the people that make records love because I was helping to support their music, you know.
Well, I got a couple of country songs I think you'd like, and your husband could probably play them on the piano. One is Amazed by Lone Star. Very good song. And that's a kind of a love song. That's and then neat. There's by George Strait, there's one that I think you would like, would bring you back to the country music folds. And that's Check Yes or No. And that's about two kids that were writing each other notes in 3rd grade and wound up going to school together till they graduated high school and graduated college. They got married, and he had this note from when they were 3, 4, 5 years old, and he handed it to her in front of George Strait, which was pretty nifty stuff. So
that would
at
be
any
neat.
rate, yeah, music is good. Music's in me. I you name the music, and pretty much I'll listen to it. I mean, there's a few, you know, that I may, you know, raise an eyebrow at, you know, some of the head banging type stuff. But hey, the rest of it is very soothing to me. It's good for the soul. It's good for the mind.
I remember watching an episode on TV of a mother that was listening to some music, and it was rap, and it wasn't good. And so she grabbed the CD and threw it out the window and told him if he could find it, he could play it again.
Oh, no.
Had some nasty language in it, and she didn't appreciate it. So it went flying out the window. I thought that was pretty good. Anyway.
Well, let's see if we got anybody else that would like to step up to the prices right microphone. Let's see. Is there anybody across the top? John Barilla and Dawn. I think John and then Dawn. Go ahead, John. Oh, you want Dawn to go first? Okay. Boy, he's quite the gentleman tonight. Dawn, go ahead. It must be the Brill Cream.
Hello, everyone. I grew up in a house that played music all the time, but not on an instrument. My parents had a stereo and a wonderful selection of albums. And it seems like they always had music playing. And my mom loved to dance. And there'd be many times mom and dad would dance in the middle of the floor. But it just grew up with a lot of music that way. And then when I was old enough to take dance lessons, I took tap and ballet for about 6 years. And then when I got into junior high, I learned to play the flute. And I was in band all the way through school. And but my love was the string instruments. I love the sound of string instruments. And I did get myself a guitar my senior year in high school. And I never took lessons, which I wish I would have. I kind of self-taught. But over the years, I'd had an auto harp and a dulcimer. Dulcimers are really a cool instrument. A lot of folk music is played on those. And I had one of those. And then I played the guitar some too, but my favorite instrument lately has been the ukulele. When I'm feeling a little down, I'll go in the bedroom and get my music out and play the ukulele a little bit. But I've had a lot of comfort playing instruments and listening to music, and grew up with it a lot. So it was very special in my life.
Very nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Yeah. DL, what's your instrument of choice?
When I was younger, John knows where this is at. I grew up down in Brookside, which is just a little bit west of downtown Bridgeport in Ohio there, which is about 20 miles south of where John grew up at. So he knows where Brookside's at. But when I was younger there, I played the drums. I mean, I was like 5th, 6th, 7th grade. I was playing Wipeout on the drums, and I was really good at it too, believe me. But I was really fortunate enough to grow up in an era of really, really good music. And it really didn't matter which was rock and roll or blues or R&B, it didn't matter to me. Even classical, I love a lot of the classical, including Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. I really, really like that song. But from young, I mean, consider where we're at right now as far as age goes. I mean, music was everywhere in my life. Matter of fact, it still is. It's a lot of gospel also, by the way, that I really enjoy, and some country western, believe it or not. So, but yeah, music's been a big part of my life for many, many years.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I was listening, but it's 6 for Kansas City, 10 for San Francisco. I heard everything you said. I heard everything you said. You know, football's it was my life. I coached. You know, football was my life.
Pay attention. It's my turn. Oh.
Well, I was going to call on you, but, you know, since you're such a smart butt, we'll come back to John in a little bit. No, go ahead, John.
You do that to me all the time. Hey, do you mind if, oh, yeah. No, anyhow, yeah, this is, to me, you know, music is so much a part of me that this brings up all kinds of thoughts. And Melanie started mentioning about dancing. Well, I've studied dance, but my early experiences with that would be as a little guy, not a little guy, but say about 12, 13, my sister Patty, was 3 years older than me, and she would always have like a few girlfriends over on a Saturday afternoon, and they would do all the latest, you know, jitterbug or whatever the latest dances were. And so when they needed a guy, they would drag, hey, Johnny, come over here. And I was already, like I confessed earlier, the guy who rolled and the guy who, so I was always moving. So this was something that I learned to dance all the dances at, like, you know, 12, 13. Now this came in handy when I was in high school. We'd have our weekly high school dances. And I'm sure a lot of places were like this, where the girls are over there and the guys are over there. And then the girls would come out and they'd all dance with each other. And the guys would kind of, you know, except for a few, of which I was one of the guys that always went out and danced with the girls, because my sister taught me to dance before I ever got to the high school dances. And that made me very popular with the ladies in my class, and other guys, a couple of guys danced also. So I learned all the dances. And also I heard somebody mention the cha-cha, and you said you cha-cha. Well, I can cha-cha, I'll tell you. So whoever wants to cha-cha a little later, whenever we, somewhere in the future, I'm ready to cha-cha. And obviously, what else I have on? That's the dance and stuff. So yeah, so of course, as I went on to study theater, musical theater, and all that, I had to study dance. So also the music that inspired me to dance as a youngster, and then it was just always the natural thing. I studied jazz dancing. I actually took ballet, and that was all in terms of, because I knew I wanted to be a musical theater performer. Even though I'm an actor overall, I'm a singer, I probably do more musical theater in my life than I've done any other kind of theater. I've done straight plays and everything. But I've always been inspired by the music around me, and I think that's what's led me to be what I am. And a lot of the songs, what the content of the songs they've taught me a lot, and it's a lot of what I believe in, just the stuff I've learned and heard in music. So I had a couple other thoughts, but I don't want to go on too long. So thank you. Go ahead, next person.
On for a while, so we'll come back to you for sure. But John, do you lead? I need someone to lead if you're going to dance with me.
Sure. You mean lead for cha-cha? You don't really have to cha until you maybe get together to do some turns and stuff. You could just be facing each other back and forth, the cha-cha, and you could do spins and turns. But I can lead in.
We don't have to touch each other, right? We can just do the 1-2 cha-cha-cha, right?
You can touch each other in the cha-cha if you hold hands and then cha-cha and then break hands, do a little spin, or the lady does a spin. But you can cha-cha without touching if that's the way you want to do it. Yeah, between guys.
Well, I was talking about if you and I are cha-chaing, there's going to be limited touching. That's all. Limited
you have to touch when you jitterbug. If you do fast jitterbug, you touch. Come on, you know. Or if you slow dance. Oh, let me say this. In my high school again.
We're not slow dancing. Hold on. Oh, back to bus up. You and I are not slow dancing. That's all there is to it.
Listen now, we're all Catholics, right? My school, I was at a Catholic school. And we always had, at the dances, they're always nuns and priests as chaperones. Always a couple of the priests for sure. And if you know, we would slow dance. And I'm telling you, we had a style of slow dance that would be termed in, well, it was grinding. You know what I mean? You know, we were slow dancing, but we were grinding. This was high school.
Dirty dancing, dirty dancing.
Yeah, dirty dancing. And here's the thing, though. The priests, they'd stand over on the sides, you know, and they'd watch us, you know, and they'd walk out onto the floor and they'd go up behind me or somebody, and they kiss on his shoulder and they'd say, you know, in other words, let's get a little space here between you. But we didn't matter. We'd always end up going back together. And we had this wonderful kind of 3-step back step, then 3-step forward. It was like kind of around our area. It was our own thing. And it was grinding. It was pretty nice, though. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about that for. But anyway, that was inspiring music when we did the slow dancing.
Sure.
Anyway.
All right, good stuff. We'll be back to you, John. More dancing later. Let's see. Well, I see Mel. Was there anyone else other than Mel? Well, go ahead, Mel, please.
Thank you, Rob. I can play the drums too, but not the steel ones. The drums with the the goat skin type drums. They're very strong drums. I can play those too because we were playing it from young. Goats. I don't know if anybody know what the goat skin drums are. The ones you can use it in church. You can use it anywhere, and they're very neat drums. So I can play those ones too. And as John was saying about the high school, I'm laughing because I grew up with the nuns and them. They were too strict. Oh, gosh. Very strict along with my parents. And we hardly went to dances when we were younger, really and truly. I only went to dances when I became a teenager. But we used to go back door in order for us to enjoy a dance, a good dance. You know, so I just wanted to pitch in that a bit. I can play the drums as well. I think I'm very instrumental, not professional, but all self-learned, self-taught, and by other people. That's about it.
All right. Good stuff, Mel. This is really a good conversation tonight. I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are as much as we are. And let's see.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Go ahead, Satya. Go ahead.
How are you? How are you, Lynn?
Hi.
Good
Good to have you with us. Welcome.
Thank you. How are you, everyone? Carmela, Pedro, Melanie. Hi. Gregory. How are you?
We're all good. What say you about music? Do you play any instruments?
No, actually, but I'm interested in listening to classical music. And I'm also interested in instrumentals also, but I can't play anything. Actually, here in India, classical music is very nice and very peaceful, so that we have to give our attention more, because it is those notes are very very smooth, like that we have to concentrate every note, so that when we listen to those music, we forget everything, thinking all those thoughts we forget, and fully involved with that music. So I always frequently I listen to some classical and instrumental music, all these things. So I just listen. I can't play, but I'm very much interested in listening Veena, the Indian musical instrument. You all know, I think. So the most I like the Veena instrumental. So it's really nice. I always close my eyes and listen to that music from online. So it is very peaceful for me. It's my experience all the time. What else you want to discuss here? I don't know, just come. So tell me, is there anything, any nice topic here?
Well, tonight we were talking about music as an inspiration, but also a fellow from India. I don't know if you know him, Zinadon. Do you know Zinadon?
No.
Zinedine. You don't know him? Okay, he's a college student in India, and he just got paid his commissions. Algeria. I'm sorry, Algeria. But he got paid his commission. So I was just wondering if you know of anybody in India who's been paid.
Okay. He got paid.
Yes. Yeah, he got an O mail. It came in his O mail. He answered the O mail with whatever basic information they needed, and he got paid. And also Ilanit, who is from Israel, living in Los Angeles, I believe, in California, she got paid as well. So it looks like things are rolling, which is good.
Rob, just to mention, Zinedine got paid in crypto, and he said it happened very quickly between the email and actual money, crypto rather, going into his wherever it went to. He named in the chat. He did name the platform that he used. I can't remember it now, but it's in the chat. In other words, whatever platform he used to have the crypto transferred was quick and it worked well.
That's good.
He got paid means he got the subscription, right? Rob?
He had the subscription right to OConnect, and then someone in his organization had purchased it as well. So he was entitled to 100% of that first person, and then anyone in addition to that, he or she gets 25%.
I think it is through crypto, right? Because all the general banking systems were stopped, right? So it is through crypto, right?
Well, the crypto was for payments in, and then the payments out could be either bank withdrawal or the crypto, either one.
Okay, okay.
Is Zinedine still here? Did I see him?
I'm not sure if he's still here.
If he's still here, he could answer the question, but he may not be here. He did say that he did the verification process, which is more of a identification process. And he said then 3 hours later, he got his money.
I think the verification should come to verify. The merchant will send to the user so that they have to provide all the identifications. Then they got paid, right?
Yeah, as I said, he went through the verification process required by the third-party processor. After he did the verification process, 3 hours later, he said he got his payment. It went into his account.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Pretty rapid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that's pretty quickly, for sure.
For sure.
So that's all good news. Good news. We bring nothing but the news. Today's news today. Today's news today was people are getting paid. It's actually going in their wallets. Yeah.
Rob?
Yes.
Rob, that's my name. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
yeah, Rob. Anyway, I was going to ask you that song that you meant, the country western songs. What was the one that the one you mentioned first? Maybe I could learn that one for you.
Oh, that'd be great. Amazed.
Amaze?
Amazed. AMAZED by Lone Star.
All right, wait a minute. Amaze by Lone Star. Okay.
And the other one was Check Yes or No by George Strait.
I have to check it out. Lone Star.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I would like to share Cecil's message. He didn't really want to say it, but I told him he didn't want to sign it for himself, but he wants to share it. So I'm going to find it. It's in the chat now. So Cecil says, I was young, 12 years old. We all went to Edmonton Center Mall. We were singing in sign language, Silent Night, Holy Night, and also Santa is coming to town. the guy came to me, Robert Emmett McGrath, Sesame Street in 1980. I was the best sign language. I was surprised. So he signed those songs and he was awarded with the best sign language performer of those Christmas songs. So he wanted to share that with all
good
of
stuff,
you.
Cecil.
Yay! Let's go to the gallery. Everybody, yay for Cecil! Yay! It's so awesome. All right.
All right, who's next on the Price is Right? I'm looking for hands, or stick your foot up there, whatever you want to do. Feet and hands.
We got Greg Hill and Latoya.
Latoya.
Greg Hill, I think, was here first.
Was Greg 1st? Okay, go ahead, Greg.
I saw that Carmela had her hand up first, but she took it down.
Yeah.
So, you still want to talk first, Carmela?
She said no.
She's waving you off. Go ahead.
No.
Waving me off. Okay, I love you anyway. I was just thinking about, we're having a lot of great, interesting conversation here. And hello, Satya Papu, and welcome to RobLynnLive. I was thinking about the music, basically from what everybody else is talking. I was thinking, it's used in different ways, of course. And every night I actually kind of use it to get to sleep sometimes because I have a hard time getting to sleep. And I'll listen to a hertz, a 432 hertz or a 528 hertz. And you can, and it's healing. Some of it, the way I say it's meditation or healing music, which works. It does relax me, and I like listening to it because it's very interesting. It's hard for me to sleep with music actually going, but there's different sounds out there that will make just more or less. It's kind of like white noise. You know what white noise is? And white noise also, a lot of people like to listen to a white noise. And sometimes I'll tell my AI assistant, who is Mr. Google, I say, Google, play me the sound of the ocean. And so it'll play waves crashing on the shore, which can be also very soothing. And I can focus on that instead of the song I'm going to sing. Until I do it, it's going to be stuck in my head and it's hard to sleep, and it's going to be a while yet, but still. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to mention about the Hertz music. There's a lot of different things you can find on YouTube to listen to them, and some of them they won't allow you to play unless you pay the extra money to upgrade. But I found out different ways of speaking to my AI to make it do things that I don't think it really wants to do. So I get free music from YouTube anyway because of how I word what I'm saying to the AI.
Good stuff.
Anyway.
We can take a lesson from that. Thank you, Greg. Let's go to Miss Francis. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me on to talk. I could talk about music all day long. Started out kind of the same, singing in the church. My mom was not very musical, but she did sing in the church, and I did it with her. And then after that, I went on to do more of the music making in the family. So I did piano for a while. I also did clarinet and saxophone through middle school. And I was going to play the saxophone into high school, but at my high school, if you wanted to be in the band, you had to do the marching band. And I was like, no, I don't want to be at school practicing all summer long. No, I'm not going to do that. So you had to do that if you wanted to be in the band. So I switched to the choir. And we were also a competitive choir. I think I heard somebody else had mentioned we used to compete in our area. And actually we competed in Ohio. So went to Ohio once in high school for a show. We call it show choir competition. And then we also had every year in Florida, in Orlando, at Disney World, where the cheerleaders are and the dance teams are. There was also a part for the show choirs. They didn't put us on TV, but we were there and did that too. Those competitions were so fun. We got to sing everywhere. we actually got to sing at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. So we did more than just, sing for our school and sing for our community. So I still I love music. I listen to it all the time. I don't have a specific genre, more of a time I like the best. So anything from like 1996 and earlier, I will listen to it. Doesn't matter the genre, all kinds of music. I love it. Not a huge fan of the music nowadays, but I know that people enjoy making music now and people enjoy listening to current music, but I'm just not a fan, and I'll stick to my old school. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. And I just want to do 16-13. It's probably San Francisco took the lead. But yeah, because oh no, they.
Chris Tyson is today available. I think I want to talk with him, Chris. His video is off, right?
Can you say that again? I couldn't understand you.
Yeah, our Chris is not here. I want to talk with Chris. How you? He's off, right?
He's here. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, he'll probably come a little bit later with the camera on, I'm sure. He'll hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, good stuff there. And let's go to Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Go ahead, senor. Pedro, can you refresh, because you're breaking up real bad with the audio? Just refresh if you don't mind. There goes Pedro. And Jean, I'm on the top of the world looking. There you go, Karen Carpenter. Boy, she was gone too soon. Karen Carpenter, wow.
She's Jean says, Jillian, I grew up listening to Carpenter's Karen his influence on my voice. That's nice.
Yes, thank you for reminding me to refresh. I had switched headsets, so that's probably what it costed. But anyway, I really appreciate the sharing of all the talented people in the panel, and I have never played an instrument. I always wanted to. My favorite instrument that I will learn how to play is the harmonic and the keyboard. As a matter of fact, I have a keyboard sitting here that has been with me for a while, and I wish somebody would teach me how to play. But I'm going to get to that for sure. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful way to express yourself through music. That is definitely another way to express. It's like a language of the soul that can help you to feel fulfilled. That's why I admire all the people that are able to play instruments. I enjoy several types of music. I love to dance. I'm not a good dancer, but I like to dance. Excuse me. And my favorite music is Latin jazz and ballads, of course. And I learned to like American jazz, some types of American jazz, or jazz in general, but selective. I think, like I said, music is a way to express yourself, and I admire all those who have had the chance to learn an instrument, because it's like another language. That's what I am drawn to learn. I'm going to play an instrument for sure, and you will see it. we'll share together. But thank you so much for letting me just express my appreciation for music. By the way, dance was mentioned, but the only dance that wasn't mentioned was the hulu. Why? Just
What's that dance again?
The hulu.
The hulu.
Yeah, it's a Hawaiian dance. I was in Hawaii once, and
the hula.
We had a chance to.
This one.
The hula. Okay, the hula.
Yeah.
The hula. Right. So I got to see that when I went to Hawaii. So I know it's fun. But
yeah,
that's
that's a form of their teaching, and it's actual teaching when they do the hula, right? They're forming words with their hands, and it's good stuff.
Stories to be passed on through the generations through hula. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff for sure. Okay, who's next on the Price is Right? Let's see. Robert?
I think we got everybody.
All right. I think we're getting close to maybe a song or two, or were we going to have Sign tonight?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have Sign.
Cecil and Deb.
Got Deb here. Deb and
Cecil.
Want to teach signs tonight? Deb says, why not? Her expression, Cecil, you ready to teach? He says, yes. Okay, let's begin with Deb. Deb first. Deb.
Go ahead, Deb.
Go ahead.
Bring it.
Hello, everybody. Since we're on the topic for the music, so I thought I'd pick a few things. Music would help to reduce blood pressure. And it helps for anxiety and to improve better sleep, because some of you listen to the music, sleep better, and better mood. There's no time for mood, but it's a good finger spelling practice. So, there are the different types of music. Country. There's no time for rock and roll. That body language like that. Jazz. Well, instead of saying Z, I double my G's. J-A-Z. Jazz. Blues. Rhythm. Soul. And a lot of you like to listen and dance. Well, I'll review again. Okay. The music helps you to reduce blood pressure. It helps with anxiety. Pain also. Help make the pain go down. Pain. It improves better sleep. And mood. M-O-O-D. Different kinds of music. Country. You can do country or country. Rock and roll. Jazz. Blues is also the color blue. Blues. Rhythm. Souls. Listen. Dance. Okay. That'll be fun.
Country music. I like it. Country Amazed.
Country music.
All right, all right, all right. Cecil, are you ready? Cecil. He's ready. All right.
Four.
Violin. Violin.
Bass.
Bass. B-A-S-S. Bass.
Drum.
Drum. Flute.
Trombone.
Bam.
Drum. I think you said
Bam. Bam. Yeah. Wow. Học lên. Học làm đêm.
Bongo. Thank you, Deb. Bongo. Bongo
Bongo.
drums.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sign again. Sign again. You have to talk or clap. That's music.
Now we through. Okay.
View now. Let's go to the gallery view. Continue. That is violin. Bass. Drums. Flute. Trombone. And bongo drums. Music. Music. Yay. Clap for yourselves. Beautiful.
That's all good stuff, everybody. I hope you signers out there got a little bit there. That was very valuable to me. That's good. Now I know the trombone and the bongos and the drums. I'm ready to go. And the flute. There you go, John. All right, I think it's...
So let's do a group shot, a group picture now, and everybody do different musical instruments. You might do a flute or the drums or the violin. Everybody do different instruments, okay? Are you guys ready? Ready? We'll count 1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now make an instrument. Oh, honey.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on. We got to do it again. I have to be at this keyboard and then I got bumped. Sorry. We'll try again. 1, 2, 3. You can do it now. Just don't bump me. All right. It's a whole band right there.
Oh, we got it all going on. We got the trombone, we got the drums, we got the bongo. Oh, yeah. That's how we do it at RobLynnLive. You hadn't noticed.
Very nice.
All right. I think it's time for a couple of songs. If
Chris, Hi, Grace. How are you?
Chris
Grace?
Satya is talking to you. Chris. Tarzan. Tarzan.
Is he listening?
Yes.
He hears you.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, hi. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm focusing on RobLynnLive community, and yeah, I'm just here, and I saw your I saw your WhatsApp message. Yeah, but my WhatsApp is no more, so
Okay.
I can be
Yeah, I just want to say hi actually. So it's long time to come here, so I come.
All right,
nice
good
meeting you
stuff.
here.
Thank you. We're glad everybody's here tonight. This has really been fun. A lot of fun, actually. We talked about music. We talked about instruments, people playing instruments. We did some signs with music and instruments. Hey, it's all good. It looks like Latoya wants to say a few words. Go ahead, Latoya.
Actually, I wanted to ask Chris, since we finally got him coaxed on to talk, if he could help me with web design. I have all the pieces, but I just don't know what to do with it. So, Chris, is that something that you can help me with, or should I look for somewhere else?
Web design is not my faculty.
Okay.
I'm on basically on Canva, on thumbnails, and basically on those and in video editing, and but not as expert as Satya.
Oh, Satya does that stuff? Okay. I've heard of Canva. I'm looking into doing that, but I have WordPress.
Okay, what
So,
kind of you want to? What kind of things you want to make? Videos or thumbnails? What else?
well, I just need to put the basics together of a website. It'll be static for now because I'm just getting started. But yeah, maybe, but videos for sure.
Okay.
Mostly text right now, though.
Start with some thumbnailing, all these things, so you can aware of the features in Canva. Okay, with free version, you can make some simple videos also. So start with some thumbnails first, and then we can go with videos. I think to make a small video, you can use Clipchamp from Microsoft. So try that one first.
What do you know about What do you know about WordPress?
Sorry?
WordPress?
I don't
So are you
know.
familiar with that one?
I use Clipchamp and Canva, both the softwares, to make my videos.
Oh, I'm talking about websites. Oh, sorry, Satya. I'm talking about websites. Design a website.
We don't know how to make actually. We are not making that kind of stuff. We just know how to make our ONPASSIVE vlogs, all these things. We need to get some professional lessons to get that one actually, to make a website. Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is, Latoya, as I'm sure you've heard, ODomain and OCreate are coming along, and those are going to be very instructional, I think. So the sooner
Well, this was for my new business. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this is for my business, my new business, which is outside of ONPASSIVE. So I was hoping to get started there, just to be prepared for when ODomain came along. So I needed to go ahead and get that today. I mean, as soon as possible. And I am planning on learning how to do Canva. I did Clipchamp I have Clipchamp too. Okay, but it was the web design. So yeah, I agree. with Satya, we would be a good idea, hopefully, for us to get some specific help.
Yes.
Especially when domain domain comes out, that we have somebody who can walk us through it.
Actually, we don't need to learn particularly. We are going to have some products from ONPASSIVE so that we can simply create through the help of artificial intelligence. So just write and you can learn something, some basics from online, from anywhere else. But with our products, we can directly create our own websites, all those things. So
well, I had to get started. I had to get started now, Satya. I had to get started now. I couldn't wait. It was for something else I'm doing. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah, totally. I get it. But this was another project I had to get started on. But yeah. Okay, thank you. That was it.
Thank you. And Satya, thank you. Latoya, let's go to Mel. Mel. I see you raising that hand, woman.
Thank you. Latoya, is she gone? Because I was gonna.
Oh no, I'm here. I would just stepped away from my phone, about to make dinner, and the kids are loud. So yeah, I'm here though, listening.
If you want to start setting up a website, in the meantime you're waiting for ONPASSIVE, Google has a google.ca help one-on-one. But I think you have to be with a certain group. I got referred to a group that I was with, and they referred me, and then they reached out to me, and it was a good one. It's like for six weeks, you do one-on-one, and every time, once a week, whoever you are joined with, they will teach you to do something different. It's more or less they're making you learn on your own, but they're guiding you, and it's free. But you have to belong to a certain group. So you can find out from google.ca and see what you'll need for it to get in.
Oh, that's google.canada. Okay. Yeah, see, with my new business, with my new company, they I went ahead and bought my own domain because they didn't give you a domain, but they give you, when I got my domain, I think Rob, you mentioned it with domain.com, they gave me access to WordPress. So I have the tools. It's just that I would like to get another person's opinion about what it would look like, because I'm looking for help more of how would another person be looking at it? So I can design it to look the way that I want, but I would rather have like somebody looking at it and say, oh, hey, put this here, put this there. This will look good here. That was kind of what I was looking for.
Latoya, that's why I was trying to give a bit of a help advice. I did it myself, and I have a website set up. It's not it's active because I'm paying for it, but I just have it there for when ONPASSIVE is open to the domain and whatever. So it might not be google.ca because that's Canada, but google.com, check out what they have, and you get one-on-one training if a professional. It's not any and anybody.
Oh, okay.
Find out what group you belong to, or what group that you can join with that can help you through them.
Yes, travel agents. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you.
No, not like that. I think it's governmental groups. I'm not sure
got
if
you.
it's based in the States, but yeah.
Yeah,
okay, but it's through Google. It's through Google. Okay.
Google, yeah, and then you can get your domain from GoDaddy, or I don't know. They will tell you.
Yeah, I have one. I have one already. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Give you that encouragement. That's all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why I brought it up. See, I wouldn't have known if I hadn't said anything. Thanks, Melanie.
You're welcome. And at the end, you just have to write up a little bit of something you learn about the google.com, and give them a nice little spiel about what you did, what you learned, and they will give you feedback.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of do that already for Google anyway. I do a lot of reviews and things. So, but I didn't realize that they had that one-on-one help.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen anything like that.
Yeah, just try them out
Yeah.
on google.com. Ours is .ca, and I was referred to them by a group that I was in trying before, and they're the ones who reach out to me. So try them out and see what they say.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, thanks everybody. We're going over to Carmela, and I think after Carmela, we're going to have a couple of songs. Go ahead, Carmela.
I am so excited. I got the news from Israel. 2 hostages at home. So I'm so happy. I'm crazy.
Well, don't go crazy, but stay happy. That's good stuff, Carmela. We're happy to hear that
Yes.
for sure.
And I would like to dance today. Who is singing for me?
Well, I think we're going to start with Brother Frank Rowe, and then we're going to go over to John, who has at least one song, maybe two. So get ready to put on your dancing shoes there, Fire.
Here it goes. I already copied the URL, which I prepared earlier on my notepad, and Control V on my keyboard to paste it on the video share pop-up window. And here it goes. As I play, please, if you want to dance or hear, unmute the blue button.
Oh yeah, Frank. All right. Country music. Hank Williams. Hank Williams Sr. All right, all right, all right. All right, over to John Baroa. Let's go, Johnny.
Johnny boy.
Okay. Big fun on the bayou. Okay. Great, Frank. Now this is a song that I'm going to do. It's a story. It's not a fairy tale, but it's not a children's story, but it's Winnie the Pooh. And it's a song by, this is a request fulfilling for Lynn. So this song is dedicated to Lynn. And we all know Winnie the Pooh, right? We know Winnie the Pooh. I remember when this song was popular, Kenny Loggins, Loggins and Messina. And I thought, well, this isn't rock and roll, but it's such a charming, it's a story. It's not a fairy tale. I don't know what to call it exactly, but it's fun. It's a nice song. So I'm going to do called House at Pooh Corner. Strange thing. It's also called Return to Pooh Corner. I don't know even whether it's not two different songs, but for some reason, but the version that I'm using is House at Pooh Corner by Kenny Loggins. That's it. Thank you.
All right, all right. What a night! What a night! What a night!
Thank you.
Oh, Nelly. Yeah, I like it.
Wonderful. That's beautiful.
Thank you, John. Thank you,
Thank you.
Frank. That was all good. Thank you to all the panelists who joined us tonight. It was great to have you here. We'd also like to say a special thank you to all the people who attended tonight in the attendees. It hovered, what, around 60 for most of the night, which is very good, especially for a Sunday Super Bowl night where the score just got tied up. It's 19-19. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's tied?
It's tied. It's 19-19. Oh, yeah. Look how Kansas City came back. Travis Kelce put a heck of a lick on this cornerback, put him out of the game. I guess the guy tried to give Travis the shoulder, and Travis gave him a little bigger shoulder. So that was the end of that tune. Anyway, exciting stuff. It may go to overtime, it looks like. No, there's 3 seconds left. So, yeah, it'll go to overtime.
We decided to live stream. We just muted the singing part, but we're still live streaming on YouTube, just so y'all know.
So, that all being said, wow, what a night, everybody. We had some people here who haven't been here in a while, which is excellent stuff. We had new people here tonight. It's all good.
And a very active chat, we noticed. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff. And we want to say tomorrow is Monday. Look for Monday Fun Day with Red at 11, Marty and Chris, or maybe Marty, Robin, and Chris. I'm not sure for tomorrow. We'll be there with Live with Marty. That's mañana. And then at noon, you better believe it, RobLynn are going to be back. And then at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we're going to be back again with another neat topic. I think the topics are getting more and more fun. We're getting more and more participation, which is excellent, excellent. And so we'll keep trying, and we'll keep trying.
And we've got a lot of comments in the chat thanking John and Frank for their songs tonight. Thank you, guys. Scoring is 19-19, says Irina.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, everybody. Salute to all military around the globe. Salute to all. That's active duty. Salute to all veterans around the globe. Salute to all EMTs and medical personnel, doctors, et cetera, et cetera. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate all your hard work. We appreciate all of you being here again. So I think it's time for an Andy Burks. We haven't had an Andy Burks in a while.
Okay, should we do a picture with Andy Burks?
Let's have an Andy Burks picture, shall we?
Everyone, 2 hands. Okay. One, two, three. Now, I have to do 1 hand because I have 1 hand.
We'll send that to Andy. Send that to his WhatsApp.
Okay.
He'd like that.
Very nice, you guys.
Very nice, everybody. And there's Carmela. She's simmering down at 5 a.m.
She was dancing up a storm when John was singing.
Nice to see you so calm, Carmela. And God bless the hostages that came home. That's wonderful news. Yes. So anyway, we're out of here. We'll see everybody real soon. Remember, people are getting paid now. We've gotten confirmation. It looks like it's been crypto payments, but I'm going to keep my ear to the ground. And also going to keep my eyes on the O-mail and the emails to see what happens with our accounts.
Yeah, exciting.
So that all said, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody that can make it. So see you real soon.
Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, John.
Good night.
Hi, Chris.
Thank you.
Cecil, thank you. Deborah, thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Swihart.
Thank you, everybody. I'm so
good night,
excited.
Tracy.
Crazy.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Bye, everybody.